Hey, good morning. It's Doris again, and I have a new friend all the way from Hungary. We had a great conversation yesterday. She told me all about what she does. If you look on the in front of her is her name, and I will not be saying that name because forget it, it's just not going to happen. So I call her Susan, and that's what us English people call her is Susan. She is again from Hungary. She's married. She's been married for 15 years, 11 years the other day, and she has a 10-year-old son. And what she does, she helps coaches build a digital course. So there's a lot to what she does. So she is going to take the floor and start explaining to us and how she can share. And maybe some of you, this could help you with your business or whatever you're doing. So go ahead, Susan.
Thank you, Doris, for the nice introduction, and I'm so glad that I can be here. And yes, my name is pretty difficult to pronounce for the English speakers or anybody outside my country. So this is why I usually say that Susan is what most people can call me, because that is the English equivalent of my Hungarian name, right? And yes, what I do is pretty easy for me, because originally I started out as a teacher, and what I really help coaches with is that how they can create a product, an educational piece of product that can help their clients understand her ways of coaching better. And in this way, the coach do not have to live from session to session, right? Because most of the time, when you sell services, you trade your hours to dollars. And that is the worst case scenario in a business, because it's not scalable. You just have those many hours in a day, and you have hopefully have more than just your coaching sessions. You have hobbies, friends, family, anything, a life outside your business. So you might want to integrate the two. I usually say that you have a business to support your life goals, and you don't have a life to support your business goals, right? And
Yes.
this is why I figured out that a lot of the coaches have this rut that I like to call it a coaching rut, that you live from client acquisition. So you are out there on Facebook finding clients, and then you are delivering your sessions, your coaching packages with your clients, and this is your business. But on the one hand, it's pretty arbitrary on the one hand, difficult to manage on the other hand, and it's not scalable, right?
Yeah.
It takes up all your day. And the way I usually help coaches is that we design a product and service combination that they can leverage. So this way they can offer something to the people which can be even put on autopilot with technology, the email respondents and all those things that are referred to as a funnel, usually a digital funnel, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And basically this is what I help coaches with.
So when you're saying coaches, like, are you talking like about, for example, I have my own business, online business, and we have team leaders. And would you consider these team leaders coaches?
As well, but like health coaches or business coaches or any kind of coaches. I know, and even like sports coaches, because you can design and deliver classes online. But you can also design and deliver classes online. If you are a tarot reader, for example, you can educate your audience what a tarot reading is about and what is not about. Or if you sell, for example, fitness products of any kind, you can educate your people about what they do for them. So what are the benefits? And then it naturally comes from the course that they want to buy your product, for example. Or if you are a business coach who teaches people how to do business online, for example, then you have a process by which you can build up a business online, and then we can design a course around that as well. So
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Instead of being all over the place, right? For somebody trying to teach what you're doing online.
Exactly. I usually say that I can turn coaches into edupreneurs, so educational entrepreneurs.
Okay, cool. And so, how do people get to know or go to find what you do and your costs and all that? Like, where would they find all that information?
You were so kind to put up my website link or where they can hire me. And also I am available on most social media, and as the blueprint to all this, I know how to build up a message on social media and how to make it spread word by word of mouth, so to say. So that is how people refer me to other people.
Okay.
And then this is one thing. And the other thing is paid advertisement. So I know how to advertise, what to advertise on Facebook, so as I can convert my prospects into clients.
Okay. So is there anything else that you want to give us, like a tip or, something that you help the client and so they have an example?
Exactly.
Of what you do?
Yes. So for example, probably you know that there are so-called free ebooks or free digital products that you can download, and then you can learn different things out of it. So this is exactly how I build up my the journey towards me. So I also offer free downloads and free education. And then those people who download it get onto my email list. And on my email list, I share different tips and tricks with them about how to write sales copy and social media posts. And from that, we can walk towards building a digital course. Because on the surface, everybody sees that you put up posts on social media, then you put posts in Facebook groups, then you talk to people, you socialize. But a lot of the times you don't know how you can convert them to be your clients, for example. And this is why I decided to get the end point and reverse engineer all the things that you have to do so as you can build up your business in a way that it doesn't eat up all your time.
That's right. So when you're talking about the different businesses and coaches, like what kinds of businesses have you helped?
I have helped freelancers, social media marketers. Also, yes, I also helped a psychologist, a clinical psychologist, build a course around depression. Then I helped a life coach who were specialized in new mothers mothers with newborn babies, how they can detect if they have depression, baby blues, or it's just the natural consequence of having a baby and feeling overwhelmed. around that. That was the most interesting course I have ever made, because I myself went through all this, and then I got to recognize, like 6 years after my son was born, that I had like postnatal depression, and I don't know how, but come out of it. So it was pretty interesting and intense. And then I also helped build different health courses for health coaches about cleansing or diet and nutrition advice. So all sorts of things I have done already.
Awesome. That's really good. Okay. Well, is there anything else that you would like to add before we shut this down, and and then everybody else can listen?
I would be happy to answer any of the answers even later on when this is done. So this is when people come to watch it on the replay. I would be happy to answer all those questions if they leave the comments below. Then I will get back to them and answer them. And if you feel like having any specific concerns, or you feel overwhelmed of any of the things that I talked about, or you feel like being called out on anything that might help you, or you feel needing support, then I'm here to help anyone who just passes by.
That's awesome. Well, I want to thank you very much for joining me today and sharing what you're doing. I think it's a great idea, and there's so many people with different businesses out there, and we need help, like I do. And with this group, I'm finding that I'm getting little pieces here and there all over the place to help form what I want to do in online. So again, I want to thank you, and
I was glad to come here.
Yeah, we have her website there, and then you can private message her. We will put her Facebook link for her personal page, and you can contact her that way. So thanks again, Susan, and I look forward to you coming back with more ideas and tips for us as this page keeps going, this group. Okay?
I would be happy to come back.
Awesome. All right.
Have a lovely rest of your day.
Have a great day. She's in the evening now, and I'm in the morning. So
yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.